In this video on the Common Application, we are going to talk about how to submit and finalize your application. So in previous videos, we've showed you how to add colleges, and you can see right now I am on the My Colleges tab. And on the My Colleges tab, I have 3 schools listed. And so I'm going to first look at Missouri University of Science and Technology. And when I do that, it's going to open up and bring down a few more things that I need to do. You can watch a prior video that we talk about inviting recommenders, and that's going to be in this section, Recommenders and FERPA. So I'm not going to address that in this video, but that is in one of our other videos that you can watch and see how to invite your counselor or your teachers. But the first thing that we note here is we note there is some specific college information right here. So we get contact information. We also get some application deadlines. We get the application fees, and then we also see their standardized test policy. And we also see if they are requiring any evaluations, like a teacher evaluation or another evaluation. And then lastly, we also see the writing requirements there as well. So that is in the college information section. The next piece that you can see under the application is questions. Now, what's important about this is these are going to be specific questions for this school. But one thing that is really, really important to do is once you add a school is to complete this here. This is going to be my preferred term. So I want to fall of 2022. So I select that. And then this is really the thing that you need to answer for your schools is the preferred admission plan. And so if I choose that, Missouri University of Science and Technology is rolling admission, and I just select that. Now they're going to go on and they're going to ask me some specific questions to the school that I attend their summer camp. They're also going to talk about, are you going to apply test optional? If I scroll down, what you will see is these different sections here. Now, these sections are going to differ from school to school. There could be some overlap, but for the most part, these are going to be specific to that school. And so I'll just kind of go through these quickly. I want to show you what this looks like compared to another school so you can see the slight difference. But under academics, they're going to ask me, in this case, just my area of study. Activities, in this case here, they're going to talk about what activities would you be interested at Missouri S&T. And you'll scroll down, there's contacts. And have you applied to Missouri S&T before? And then you're going to see about family as well. They're going to want to see or ask you if you maybe had anybody else in your family attended a Missouri S&T. They're going to talk about residency. Missouri S&T is to see if you might qualify for in-state tuition. And then there'll be also a thing on additional information as well. So this question section right here is going to look different from school to school. And so we looked at Missouri S&T, but let's take a look at the University of Chicago. And so when I open that up, once again, what I begin to see is I have my Recommenders and FERPA section here. I've got questions and I've got review, which was real similar to Missouri S&T. But then I've also have 2 additional writing supplements as well. This is where you're going to find out if I need to do any additional writing for this school. Important information here is you get their application deadlines. So you can see right here, like I said, under college information, this is where you can find out what the deadlines are. And so if I select questions, we can just see how this is a little bit different than what we saw with Missouri S&T. But again, the preferred start term. Now, if I look at the admission plan here, what you'll see is I have several options. I've got early action, I've got early decision 2, and I've also got regular decision. This is really, really important for the college counselors to know, because what it does is it shows up in our account what your application deadline is, and that helps us get transcripts, rec letters, and school reports all up there in the manner in which you need them. So if you know what admission plan you're doing, please select that once you add the school and you get into this question area. Again, they're going to talk a little bit about test optional, fee waiver, They're asking some very specific questions here about the University of Chicago. And what you can see here is you have 4 additional areas, which are just a little bit different than what we saw with Missouri S&T. And if we just open up the academics one, what we'll begin to see is they're asking what interests you about University of Chicago. So once again, this section under questions is tailored towards that specific school, information that they want. Once you get through the questions, you can come down and you can look at the writing supplements. And so for U Chicago, what you can see is this is going to be what they want you to look at and what they want you to write. So you're going to select an option, and then you're going to upload your response there. And so there's a few short answer questions that you're going to do. You can review and submit the writing supplement. This is where you will do that. You can see I have not completed the writing supplement, so it will not allow me to submit it. If I want to submit an application for this school, that's going to be right under here under Review and Submit Common App. We often get the question, when I hit Review and Submit, does that send all my applications in? And no, it does not. You must hit Review and Submit, or you must go through the Review and Submit process for each school. It's going to submit one at a time. And so if I hit Review and Submit, what it says, I haven't completed everything. So it says, in order to begin the submission process, I must complete the following items. And they're actually giving me a list of items. A lot of these reside in some of these different tabs that we talked about in prior videos. But this is how you will finalize your application right here. So the My Colleges tab is a really important one. It's one where you're going to be able to see your individual schools. It's also going to be the spot where you are going to finalize your application.